everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shimon and today I'm going to share to you guys the books that I've read for the month of September and my October TBR. So September ends and that means it is October, so it is the start of the book club that I co-hosted, which is BLOURAY Book Club. So if you guys wanted to join the book club that I co-hosted, all of the links in the description box so you can guys check it out. September was a rough month for me, to be honest, because from September 1 up until September 20, I really haven't finished any book. Like, I started reading some books, but I actually did not finish it at all, mainly because I'm not really in the mood into reading. Or maybe I really had a reading slump last August, because last August I actually managed to read 11 books and somehow I really got tired of reading. Like, I just want to watch Netflix shows, and the recent Netflix shows that I've watched that I really do enjoy was the Ratchet by the director was Ryan Murphy. He is also the author of Glee, Zay Nation, the Hollywood Host. So it's just, I really do love the Netflix series The Ratchet, because you know, it's really a psychological thriller. The moment I finished the series, I was actually I was horrified in a good and bad way, and I just wanted the season 2 up until season 4. I believe that there will be up until season 4 in this series. So I really do love the TV show, like, you know, 9 out of 10, like that's my rating for that. But anyway, yeah, regarding with the books that I actually read, I just managed to read up until 3 books, and I'm really proud of myself because I still managed to finish 3 books in a span of September 20 up until the end of the month. So I'm really happy na rin kasi it's just like 1.5 weeks that, you know, I started reading, and I'm pretty much happy with my reading for the month of September. The first book that I actually finished is I Love the Lost by Melissa de la Cruz. So I really did enjoy this story, I Love the Lost, and this is a story about the sons and daughters of the famous villains like Cruella, Jafar, Evil Queen, and Maleficent. So these 4 characters have different like problems with their family, and then we have the I Love the Lost, wherein all of the villains are there and there is no magic, and it was just not a good place at all. But anyway, I did enjoy the story mainly because of the character itself, and to be honest, I really didn't expect that this is actually the prequel of the Disney movie Descendants. So diving into the story, I didn't know that this was the prequel to the movie, mainly because diving into this book, I don't know anything at all. Like, I just know that we follow the children of the main villains, and I actually watched the movie and I only realized that this is the prequel to the movie when I read the sentence "rotten to the core," because it is somehow a soundtrack of the movie. And yeah, yun yung doon ko lang nalaman, doon ko lang na-realize na, oh, okay, this is the prequel of the movie. And somehow the first scenes in the movie was actually the soundtrack of Rotten to the Core. So I was like mind blown, like, oh my gosh, this is the sequel, this is a prequel of the movie. And yun, I really did enjoy the story. I really did enjoy, you know, following these characters. Like, you know, it just gives me goosebumps because I really am a fan of Disney. The only critic that I'm going to say with this book, probably, it's just, I feel like it's not really that, you know, it didn't wow me. Like, it didn't, like, I didn't like move to my seat when I read this book. It was just a really good book. It was a good book telling the villains of the story, and then, you know, the world building. I am really interested with the world building, but I really am not sure if I'm gonna proceed with the next book, because, you know, I have a lot of TBR pile in my shelf, and you know, kung nakakapagsalita lang yung mga libro ko, you know, I think they will rotten me to the core. Next book that I have here is Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oates, and I gave this book a 4 stars. So I really did enjoy this book. It's something that it's really a different retelling of Alice in Wonderland and the Queen of Hearts, because we follow Queen of Hearts here. So in this story, we follow our main character, which is Dinah. So Dinah is the rain in Wonderland, and I really love this story so much, mainly because I really do enjoy the world building in the story. Like Wonderland, I really wanted to explore that world. Like, you know, I just have a little langaw. So, take 2, may langaw, nakakatawa naman, may langaw sa kwarto ko. But anyway, I did enjoy this story. I did it. So, ang daming commotion. Oh, to wrap this Queen of Hearts, I really did enjoy this. It's a 4 out of 5 stars for me. I really do love the story. You know, I really am interested in the world of Wonderland because isang retelling lang yung nabasa ko with the Alice in Wonderland and the Queen of Hearts, which is yung Heartless by Marissa Meyer. So if you wanted to explore Queen of Hearts, you know, you can go, guys, check this out. This is actually a trilogy, and yeah, so I am going to pick the next book really soon if I had a copy, but so far wala pa akong copy. But anyway, Queen of Hearts is 4 stars for me. So the last book that I finished for the month of September is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, and I gave this book a 4 stars. So I have a reading blog on this, so you can, guys, check it out. But basically, Ready Player One is a sci-fi novel, and we follow our main character, which is Wade Watts. So Wade Watts is what we call the Parzival in the Oasis. So Oasis is a visual game wherein pag nanalo ka, if you will win the game, you will receive the fortune of the creator of Oasis. So I really did enjoy this book so much. Like, I gave this book a 4 stars. The only critic that I actually, or the struggle that I actually incurred in this book was the representation or the information regarding with the 1980s era, which is not my era. At the same time, you know, the gaming in this story is somehow I really cannot visualize it, and it's also my fault, I guess. And I actually mentioned that on my reading blog that I really did had a hard time reading this because of the information regarding 1980s. But overall, I really did love the story. The sequence from the beginning up until the end was just really amazing. I really am looking forward with the second book in this series or trilogy, not no duology, but you know, there will be a sequel in this that is, I believe, coming this year. So that is really exciting. I think it's November. So yeah. So again, Ready Player One, 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. So if you want a sci-fi novel with a virtual reality game, you can, guys, check this out. So for the month of September, I actually finished 2 fantasy and 1 sci-fi. So that is really unusual because there is no historical fiction nor a romance contemporary. But anyway, for the month of October, I will be somehow versatile with my reading genre because I wanted to read different genre as much as possible for the month of October. So I just wanted to say also that I will not be having a mystery TBR for the month of October, mainly because I feel like it's not really effective when it comes to reading, because somehow, you know, I'm really like forcing myself into reading, and yeah, and I think I'm really pressured when it comes to reading if I can see that I have a lot of TBR in my pile. So for this TBR pile, I'll just be having 5 books in my TBR. So yeah, I'm pretty much excited about the books that I'm actually planning to read for the month of October. So let's start. Let's start with the first book that I'm planning to read for the month of October, and it is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. So I'm actually currently reading it right now, and I'm actually on page 213 of the story, and so far I did love, you know, the element of in this story. Like, you know, it's a fantasy, historical, and I really do enjoy the story so much. Like, I really do love the character, the main character in this story, which is Reen. Like, Reen is the epitome of a strong female character. Like, she will try to sacrifice everything just to get her objective or her mission in this story, and I really do love this book so much so far. So this is the first book that I'm planning to finish this October. So the second book that I'm planning to read is The Nightingale by Christine Hanna. I'm pretty much excited about this because this is a historical fiction set in France during World War II. So yeah, I am excited to read this because I really do love historical fiction. And you know, if you remember my last reading vlog for historical fiction, Lovely War, that is set in World War I, and this one, it sets in World War II in France. So I'm pretty much excited to do this and to read it. So the next book is The Mortal Instrument City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. And with this book, I am really excited about this. I wanted to know the ending of this series because this is the last book in the TMI series, and this is gonna be a big chunky book, but you know, I am really excited about this because I wanted to know what will happen to our Clary, to our Jace, Easy, Maya, Simon, and of course my ultimate OTP, Alec and Magnus Bane. So yeah. But the next book that I am planning to be reading is, I think alam nyo na if you know the book club that I am pertaining, and that is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. So this time, this is the book of the month for the BLOURAY Book Club, and our live discussion will be on October 31, 2020, and it will be on the We See This channel, so you guys can join us, bago mag-November 1, we can have like a chit chat there regarding Truly Devious, and I'm pretty much excited about this because there is a spooky vibes on it, and it talks about like, a mystery thriller thing like that, and yeah, I'm pretty much excited about this. Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. This is the first book, I believe, in a trilogy, and I'm pretty much excited about this. So if in case I'm going to enjoy Truly Devious, of course I'm going to proceed with the sequel. But anyway, just a reminder, October 31, BLOURAY Book Club live discussion. So the book that I'm going to mention right now will be the last book in my TBR because I wanted to shorten my TBR so that I will not be pressured into reading. So with this one, I'm going to pick, ta-da! Incendiary by Zoraida Cordova. With this one, all I know about this, it is a fantasy novel, and it is an inspired novel about Inquisition Spain. So it is also about betrayal. That is a perfect fan of Sarah J. Maas and Sabata here, which I really do love those authors. So I'm pretty much excited about this. I got this, I think, July, because this is actually the Fully Book Fresh Read subscription. So I'm pretty much excited about this. And yeah, so Incendiary by Zoraida Cordova. So these are the books in my September wrap-up and October TBR. So these two books is September wrap-up, and this one will be the October TBR. So how about you guys? What have you read for the month of September, and what is your October TBR? So you can guys comment down below and let's talk about it. So again, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you wanted to see more about my bookish side, you can click subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!